Welcome back to Norse Mythology 101. In our journey through the fascinating world of Norse deities, we've explored the complexities of Odin, the might of Thor, and the multifaceted nature of Freya. Today, we turn our attention to Njord, the Vanir god of the sea, wealth, and prosperity. Njord represents not just the maritime livelihood of the Norse people, but also the wealth and bounty that the sea brings. His story offers a unique perspective on the relationship between the Aesir and Vanir gods, as well as the role of natural elements in shaping Norse beliefs. Njord's origins lie within the Vanir, a group of gods primarily associated with fertility, nature, and prosperity. The Vanir were distinct from the Aesir, the more warrior-like pantheon to which Odin and Thor belonged. Njord's story gains prominence during the Aesir-Vanir War, a mythological conflict that ended with a truce and the exchange of hostages, including Njord and his children, Freyr and Freya. This exchange symbolized the integration of Vanir worship into the broader Norse belief system. Archaeological evidence supports the importance of Njord in coastal regions. Place names such as Njordvik, Njord's Bay, in Iceland and Scandinavia indicate that Njord was particularly venerated by seafaring communities. Additionally, votive offerings discovered in bogs and coastal sites often include artifacts associated with fishing and maritime activities, hinting at Njord's role as a protector of sailors and provider of sea-based wealth. In terms of historical context, Njord's veneration reflects the Norse reliance on the sea for survival. During the Viking Age, maritime exploration, trade, and raiding were central to Norse life. The sea was both a source of sustenance and a pathway to wealth and expansion, making Njord a vital deity in the Norse pantheon. Njord is prominently featured in the Poetic Edda and Prose Edda, where he is depicted as a calm and benevolent deity. Unlike the tempestuous Thor or the enigmatic Odin, Njord's nature is more serene, embodying the steady abundance of the sea. One of Njord's most famous myths involves his unhappy marriage to the giantess Skadi. After Skadi's father, Thiassi, was killed by the Aesir, she demanded compensation and chose Njord as her husband. However, their union was strained by their opposing preferences. Skadi preferred the cold mountains of Jotunheim, while Njord longed for the warmth and salt air of the sea. This tale underscores the tension between land and sea, a recurring theme in Norse culture. Njord's children, Freyr and Freya, are also central figures in Norse mythology, embodying fertility, prosperity, and love. Their prominence highlights Njord's significance as a progenitor of abundance and balance. While Njord himself is not a warrior deity, his association with wealth and trade underscores his importance in ensuring the prosperity of the Norse people. Njord's primary domain is the sea, and his symbols often reflect this connection. Ships, fish, and coastal landscapes are frequently associated with him. The sea was not just a source of food, but also a medium of trade and exploration, making Njord a crucial figure in maintaining the prosperity of Norse society. In addition to his maritime aspects, Njord is also linked to wealth. His ability to bestow riches from the sea, whether through bountiful fishing hauls or successful trading voyages, makes him a symbol of abundance. This duality of nature and wealth reflects the Norse understanding of the interconnectedness of life's necessities and luxuries. Njord's role as a Vanir god also ties him to fertility and harmony. While his primary focus is the sea, his influence extends to the broader natural world, bridging the divide between the Vanir's emphasis on nature and the Aesir's focus on power and warfare. Njord's significance is deeply rooted in the maritime culture of the Norse people. For coastal communities, the sea was both a provider and a threat. Prayers and offerings to Njord were likely made to ensure safe passage, bountiful catches, and favorable trading conditions. His role as a protector of sailors and a giver of wealth made him a beloved figure among seafarers and merchants. The integration of Njord into the Aesir pantheon, following the Aesir-Vanir War, also reflects the cultural syncretism of Norse society. This incorporation symbolizes the blending of different cultural and religious traditions, a theme that resonates throughout Norse mythology. In terms of regional worship, Njord's prominence varied across Scandinavia. Coastal regions, particularly those reliant on fishing and trade, likely held him in higher regard than inland areas. However, his influence was not limited to maritime activities. His connection to wealth and prosperity made him a deity of importance in various aspects of Norse life. In modern times, Njord's legacy endures in the continued fascination with Norse mythology. His role as a god of the sea and wealth resonates with contemporary themes of environmental stewardship and sustainable prosperity. In neo-pagan practices, Njord is often invoked in rituals related to abundance, protection, and harmony with nature. Njord's story also offers valuable insights into the Norse worldview. His calm and benevolent nature contrasts with the more aggressive aspects of the Aesir, providing a balanced perspective on the Norse understanding of divinity. His myths highlight the importance of compromise, balance, and respect for differing perspectives, themes that remain relevant in today's world. Studying Njord and his role in Norse mythology presents several challenges. Unlike Odin or Thor, Njord's myths are fewer and less detailed, making it difficult to form a comprehensive picture of his character. Additionally, much of what we know about Njord comes from sources written after the Christianization of Scandinavia, which may have altered or diminished his role. Archaeological evidence, while supportive, is often ambiguous. For example, while place names and artifacts suggest Njord's worship, they do not provide detailed insights into his rituals or significance. This lack of direct evidence requires scholars to rely on comparative mythology and historical context to fill in the gaps. Njord stands as a symbol of prosperity, balance, and the interconnectedness of nature and society. As a god of the sea, he reflects the Norse reliance on maritime resources and the wealth that trade and exploration brought to their world. His myths, though fewer in number, offer profound insights into the values and beliefs of the Norse people. Through Njord, we see a deity who embodies harmony between the Aesir and Vanir, between land and sea, and between abundance and necessity. His story reminds us of the importance of balance in all aspects of life, a lesson that resonates across time. Stay tuned for our next exploration into the Norse pantheon, where we'll dive deeper into another fascinating figure. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. See you next time on Norse Mythology 101.